It's a new day with your host, Mona Morrow.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. This morning we've got a show that you're going to enjoy. First up, we've got Tom Jordan will be introducing you to two very special guests who are going to talk about children and books we have, and a book all about Cincinnati that's going to benefit them. But first, I want you to meet who Tom Jordan has for you to meet. Tom?
Thank you, Mona, and we're blessed today to have with us Judy Van Ginkel, who is the department head of Every Child Succeeds, and Lindsay Barnett, if I have this correct, Sea Change participant, co-chair of the Cincinnati Storytellers Project. Did I get that correct?
That's correct.
All right, we're glad to have you with us today, and we are here to talk about this incredible book that was the byproduct of a collaboration of 40 children throughout the region, Cincinnati, our City, Our Story, in which we're hoping to promote today. And Lindsay, if I can ask you, how did this come about? How did this project develop?
Sure. This project was actually started, it was an idea that we came out of our Sea Change class. Sea Change is a program, a young professional leadership program that the Cincinnati US Regional Chamber sponsors each year. And we were tasked with putting together a project that both benefited the community and got Cincinnati's great message out there. We all got together, decided, our small team of 8 people, decided we're all passionate about children and literacy issues, so we thought, what better way to share Cincinnati's story than through a children's storybook that is actually illustrated by local children. And
we were talking earlier, there were 400 entries to collaborate with the book, and then 40 children participated. Now, did you see these children actually doing the illustrations or have a chance to view these children at all?
No, we didn't. Most of them were done. A lot of local teachers used our project and used it either as extra credit or an assignment for the year. How we did get to see the children, we had a launch party once the children were selected. It was really neat to see these kids that were selected so excited about being published in a book.
Good. Again, collaborating with the Chamber of Commerce, and Judy, can you tell us what inspired you to be involved in the project?
Well, we were chosen and just delighted to be selected as the beneficiary of the proceeds from the sale of the book. Every Child Succeeds sees first-time at-risk mothers and their babies, and we see roughly 3,000 families a year. Literacy is very important to us because we know with these little ones, 0 to 3, the brains are very active. Reading, talking to the child matters very much. So when the chamber group, the Sea Change group, came to us and said they would like to donate the proceeds to us, we were delighted, and we put it directly into what we call our Books to Babes program, to buy books for the families, for the children we serve.
Good. This is kind of a question aside from what we discussed earlier. Is there something about Every Child Succeeds and Sea Change that you think people really don't know in terms of what you do and how it benefits the community?
I think we'd like to think that everyone understands what Every Child Succeeds does, but that's probably not true. We focus on children who are 0 to 3. We like to get our mothers prenatally, and about 2/3 of them come to us prenatally. And we stay with them until the child is 3 years old. The whole foundation is brain development.
Okay.
So the work that Sea Change did and the books that are made available to our children are really very essential to their growth and development.
And anything you want to add to that in terms of what the people may not realize is
Sure.
the organization's about?
Sea Change is basically, like I said earlier, it's a young professional leadership program run through the chamber. It's a very competitive program. We had 54 people in our class. It really is, it's a volunteer program. We go once a month for sort of leadership training, and then we take on a community project on the side. It really is just about growing us both as leaders and then giving back to the community. It was a great experience. We actually graduated in December, so I'm just still wrapping up my project here. You know, we've committed to stay involved until we get all these books sold to get the most amount of money to Every Child Succeeds. But it was a great, very beneficial program.
And for both of the project meet your expectations, or did it far go beyond what you imagined it would do?
I think when we saw the book that Sea Change produced, this book, I think we were just stunned. It's an absolutely beautiful book. It represents Cincinnati well. The children have made the drawings. 3 well-known Cincinnati artists have contributed drawings. A well-known author named Louise Borden is the person who wrote it. And I think that none of us expected the kind of extraordinary, professional, really exceptional book that the group produced.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. The 8 of us on our team that came up with this concept, none of us are involved in the book publishing authorship business. I mean, we have 2. I'm a lawyer by trade. We have another lawyer, a banker, a fundraiser. So, you know, we really reached out to local people. John Hutton, who runs Blue Manatee Bookstore, helped us publish it. It wouldn't look as great as it does if it weren't for, you know, his efforts. But yeah, I think it greatly exceeded my expectations.
And so we want people to purchase the book, and then we can buy the book at Blue Manatee Children's Bookstore, and also Joseph Beth.
At Joseph Beth, and also through Every Child Succeeds. We can sell them through our office at Cincinnati Children's.
Okay, and if people want to contact each of you, how do they do that?
636-2830.
All right.
And there's actually a Facebook page that we update regularly also, so people can go out and see where the book is being sold. It's Facebook/Cincinnati Storytellers. Also, if you just Google the book's name, it's the first link that comes up. So Cincinnati, Our City, Our Story will get you there.
Well, we were glad to have you with us and talk about the book, and hope that this catapults the book some more into the at-large community. And appreciate you being on board with us today. And I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah,
well,
thanks, Tom. We appreciate being here.
All right.
And thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And coming up.